Grab your Learn book. Welcome back to Math with Miss Sheehan. Today we are going to be on page 117 to begin. We're going to start again with our problem solver. I don't know if you've noticed that we're getting kind of to the end of this unit, which is kind of exciting. So tomorrow you are going to be doing a unit assessment for me, so a lot of it won't be in this Learn book. So just so you know that, okay? All right, so we are on page 117. And we're going to do our problem solver first. So let me read that to you. It says, Mrs. Boxer has 11 boys and 9 girls at a grade 2 party. Write the equation to show the total number of people. So you're going to figure out how many people are at the party. Add them up, right? And then letter B says, are the add-ins even or odd? Remember, an add-in is a fancy word for the number. So is the number 11 even or odd? And is the number 9 even or odd? And then letter C says, Mrs. Boxer wants to pair everyone up for a game. Does she have the right number of people for everyone to have a partner? So if I were you, I would draw out 11 little circles or people, and then I would draw 9 out, and I would just circle to see, does everyone have a pair? And if they do, that's great. And if they don't, then I would say it's probably an odd number, right? Okay, so you can pause and you can work on that, and when you're done, you can unpause me, and then you can turn to page number 119. That's where we're going to be for today. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're just going to be following the directions. So you see, this is what it looks like. And as you can see, there's a lot of circles, right? And they're not organized at all. We don't know how many there are. So the first thing I did was I just went ahead and circled pairs of those circles. And that helped me figure out what number I had of them. So like on number 1, I saw I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And so what I did was I made an array, and on the first one I did the array up and down. So I just drew it up and down like this. And then it says there are in blank number of circles. So you're going to either circle even or odd here. And I noticed when I did it that everyone had a pair, so that one was going to be even for me. Okay? And then over here it says redraw your picture with one less circle. So take away one of those. Instead of having 10, now I just have 9. And then I can see there are, well, if I took that one away, is it going to be an odd number or even number? It's going to be odd, right? Because there's one man out. Not everyone has a pair. So that's what you're going to be doing for them. On letter B, you're going to be circling the circles, drawing your array, and then saying if it's even or odd. And then you have to kind of be a little careful because some of the directions, like on letter B, it says to redraw your picture with one more circle. So you have to add one more rather than one less, okay? So you can do that for A, B, C is the same kind of answer. And then for the redraw, you're drawing one less picture, okay? And then on number 20, page 120, you're solving some problems, and then you're writing if the number is even or odd. So on number 2 there, it says 6 plus 4 equals 10. And so if you recall, 6 is an even number, 4 is an even number, and if I add those two together, that equals 10, which is a even number, right? So you're going to be kind of looking to see when you add numbers together what they equal, if their number is odd or if it's even. You don't have to write the whole thing out. As you can see, you can actually write O for odd or E for even, okay? And then on number 3, you get to make up the problems. So it says write 2 examples for each case, right? If your answers are even or odd, the first one's done for you. So I always look at that as kind of an example for me. So A says add an even number to an even number. This can be any number you want it to be. So they have 32 plus 8, and that equals 40. So 32 is an even number, 8 is an even number, 40 is an even number. And so on the line, you'd write even, right? I'll give you a little example there. Okay? And then for letter B, it says add an odd number to an even number. So you're going to think to yourself, what is an odd number that I know? And what is an even number? And when I add those two together, what will I get? Okay, so I did 9, an odd number, plus 4, which is an even number. You can choose a different one, that's fine. And that one equaled 13, which is also an odd number. For letter C, the last one here, it says add an odd number to an odd number. So what I did for that, I thought of two odd numbers, 5 plus 5. And my answer was 10. So an odd number 5 and an odd number 5, that actually equals an even number, which is 10. Okay? So that's what you're doing on page 120. You can choose if you want to do page 121 or not. You don't have to. And as you can see, that is the end of our module, which is kind of like our unit. So we're going to take a little assessment tomorrow on making arrays, and then we're going to be going on to graphing and making graphs next, okay? So we will see you tomorrow.